Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. I'm Brad Winterrod, the Superintendent of the Georgetown Exempted Village Schools, and I would like to personally welcome all parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, and other family members of the class of 2020. I would also like to acknowledge the Georgetown Board of Education and the professional staff of the Georgetown Exempted Village Schools. This is always my favorite day of the school year, the culminating event where I'm able to witness the end result of 13 years of education. Today, I'm very proud of the seniors in the class of 2020. So as I speak to you one last time as Georgetown High School students, I would like to challenge you. As you walk into adulthood, I want to challenge you to live with purpose. But as you go, I want you to remember the little things. The little things are people, places, ideas, and events that seem insignificant, but in reality, make life enjoyable and sweet. When I'm traveling down south, my family and I always stop at the same restaurant that serves Creole food. I cannot even begin to tell you, but the food is absolutely outstanding. But the best part of the meal is not even listed on the menu. Instead, it's hidden in a small display case in the back corner of the restaurant. And if the customer takes the time to check out the display case, he will be rewarded with what the owner has labeled as sweet things. Not sweet things, but sweet thangs. These mouth-watering gems are what is talked about the whole ride home and all day the next day. If you do not take the time to sample the sweet things, you would leave the restaurant unfulfilled, not quite satisfied, and to be satisfied, one must indulge in the sweet things. Seniors, in life, there are real, tangible, sweet things, and I do not want you to miss them. I want you to savor the sweet things in your life and keep coming back for more. Alistair McAlpine is a medical doctor in London, England. One day he started pondering about the sweet things in life, and he decided to ask his terminal pediatric palliative care patients this question: what have you enjoyed most in your life? What gave it meaning? He found out that kids could be so wise. First, none said they wished they had watched more TV. None said they should have spent more time on social media. None said they enjoyed fighting with others, and none enjoyed the hospital. Many mentioned their pets. I love Rufus. His funny bark makes me laugh. I love when Jenny snuggles up to me at night and purrs. I was happiest riding Jake on the beach. The children also mentioned their parents, often expressing concern. Hope Mom will be okay. She seems sad. Dad mustn't worry. He will see me again soon. God will take care of my mom and dad when I'm gone. All of the kids loved ice cream. All of them loved books or being told stories, especially by their parents. Harry Potter makes me feel brave. I love stories about space. I want to be a great detective like Sherlock Holmes when I'm better. Many wish they had spent less time worrying about what others thought of them, and they valued people who treated them well. My real friends didn't care when my hair fell out. Jane came to visit after surgery and didn't even notice the scar. Many of the children loved swimming and the beach. I liked to build sandcastles. Being in the ocean with the waves was so exciting. Almost every child valued kindness above most other virtues. My granny is so kind to me. She always makes me smile. I like it when that kind nurse is here. She's gentle and it hurts less. Kids loved people who made them laugh. Although they did not explicitly say it, laughter relieves pain. Kids love their toys and their superheroes. My princess doll is my favorite. I love Batman. Finally, all the kids valued time with their families. Nothing was more important. Mom and Dad are the best. My sister always hugs me tight. No one loves me like my family. The take-home message: embrace the sweet things. Be kind, read books, crack jokes, hug your dog, go to the ocean, play outside, and most assuredly, spend quality time with your family. Tell the special people that you love them. These are the sweet things. The rest are just details. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I want to welcome our Board of Education, Mr. Winterrod, parents, friends, and especially our honored guests, the class of 2020. I want to congratulate you for getting to this point before taking your next big step in your journey. However, before we talk about your journey, I want to thank a few people who have helped prepare you for this day. First and foremost, our extraordinary teaching staff who have always done an incredible job, but really had to step up and change their skill set midstream to become an online teacher within a 3-day period, while still providing our students with a quality education and guidance. Thank you for helping to prepare our students for their future and to help show them how to handle sudden change, to not panic, but to pause, regroup, and overcome adversity. You are the best. A big thanks to Chesil for helping in so many ways, and to my kids Solomon, Kennedy, and Alexander. A big thanks to Miss Lucas and Miss Fitzpatrick for all you do for our students and staff day in and day out. What you do is immeasurable. I'm extremely fortunate to have you on my team to make this the best school district and to educate kids. To Miss Miller and the elementary staff, Miss Hill, Student Resource Coordinator, Miss Kratzer, Student Staff Services, Miss O'Connor, Special Education Supervisor, Mr. Kopus, AD and Attendance Officer, Miss Swartz, Guidance Office, Miss Smith, Student Nurse and Administrative Assistant, Mr. Dotson and the entire custodial staff, Miss Cowhall and cafeteria staff, bus drivers and student aides, and to Mr. Siegler, Technology Coordinator. I say thank you for what you do for our students and for making this a great place to work. A special thanks to Mr. Siegler and Mr. Broadwell for creating this virtual graduation that you are watching today. To the class of 2020, wow. Every class wants to go out with something special, with something to remember. Well, you did it. Never before in history has a class been able to complete the last 9 weeks of their school career at home. Your parents deserve tremendous credit and thanks for having to assist you like never before in ensuring your work was completed. We thank them, and so should you. I'll start with this quote by Lou Holtz. Show me someone who has done something worthwhile, and I'll show you someone who has overcome adversity. I think we can all say that if we go back 3 months ago and someone said a worldwide pandemic will happen and this is how your senior year will end, you would likely say you've been watching too much Netflix. Very few people, if any, go through life without some type of adversity. Some face large obstacles, some face small. One thing about life is if you haven't already learned it, you can expect the unexpected. No one wants to face trials, no one wants to deal with them, but it's inevitable. Adversity is a part of life and it never comes at a good time. However, how we deal with this adversity is critical. We can respond negatively and say, why me? Dwell in negativity, blaming everyone and everything, using it as an excuse to not move forward and let it paralyze you and define you. Or you can flip it on its head and think of good things that transpire because of it. Personally, for me, throughout my lifetime, I have tried to never let adversity define me. It's made me work that much harder to prove it won't stop or defeat me. In the end, making me stronger, giving me more confidence to face the next challenge. I promise this challenge will do the same for you if you allow it. Considering our current pandemic, it amazes me how humanity has stepped up to try to save people's health and lives. Some of you may not know Mr. Rogers, but he often repeated something that his mother taught him when something scary would happen in the news. She would say, look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping in the face of adversity. We have had essential frontline workers who have gone face to face with COVID-19 every day without blinking an eye. It reminds me of courage. Courage is when you are afraid and you do it anyway. Then there's the rest of us who have united and committed to stay at home for the greater good so we can protect everyone around us. Everyone has sacrificed in some way, and I know the class of 2020 feel that you have too. You've given up the end of your senior year festivities and memories. In the midst of it, think of your blessings. What have you gained? What has been your silver lining? I've always felt things happen for a reason. Have you spent time with your closest loved ones or spent time developing a passion that you would have either taken the time to do? Maybe it's made you pause and reflect. Maybe it is supposed to ignite our generation again to look at what we have valued in the past, to consider what is truly valued today. So I ask you, seniors, how are you going to handle this? How are you going to allow this new lifestyle challenge to define you? What will you do in the future? What have you learned from tomorrow about adversity? I hope you rise to the challenge over and over and over again and be stronger each time, because it will come. You can let it defeat you or you can step over it. I'll leave you with a quote from John Wayne. Some of you may not know him either, but was one of the greatest cowboy actors of our parents' and grandparents' time. He said this: "Tomorrow is the most important thing in life. It comes to us at midnight very clean. It's perfect when it arrives and it puts itself in our hands. It hopes we've learned something from yesterday. I hope we have played a part in teaching you well. God bless you and congratulations."
On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to start by welcoming you all to Georgetown's graduation ceremony. I know this is not what anyone expected, but despite all odds, here we are. We made it, and I could not be more proud of where we stand. Thank you to everyone who made this happen. We all appreciate it. Thank you to our principal, Jerry Underwood, our superintendent, Mr. Winterrod, our school board members, Christy Lucas, and all of the Georgetown staff and faculty for getting us to this point. I would also like to thank the parents of all the students, the visitors who attended any school functions, all volunteers, and everyone watching this right now for all of the support. None of this would have been possible without you guys. Now, I don't think I can go without addressing the obvious elephant in the room. There's been a very dangerous pandemic plaguing students this year that has taken away precious opportunities and moments. This pandemic goes by the name of Mrs. Bertram's math tests. I'm joking. We love you, Mrs. Bertram. Anyways, this virus, called COVID-19, has abruptly impacted our lives. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to express my deepest condolences to anyone who has lost a loved one to this virus. This is a serious epidemic that has taken more than just our last moments of high school. With that being said, I remember when we were all little 7th graders at the bottom of the food chain, already starting to count down the days until we graduated. Day after day, month after month, and year after year, all up until there was nothing left to count. We were always so focused on moving forward, and look at us now. We made it. I'm sure for a lot of you, this is a bittersweet moment, and I don't blame you. We went through a lot together. Our first day of classes, our first sporting event or concert, our first test, our first football game. Oh, wait, never mind. Our first therapy session, our second therapy session, our third therapy session. No matter what the moment was, we went through it together, and we prevailed. We are, without a doubt, the class who has endured the most, or should I technically say the least this year, and who has come out victorious regardless. We are resilient, and we now know that nothing can stand in our way. We have been through an unprecedented time, and we can proudly say that we have made it. Congratulations, class of 2020. We will go down in history. As former President Ronald Reagan once said, "There are no constraints on the human mind, no walls around the human spirit, no barriers to our progress, except those we ourselves erect." Keep moving forward, class of 2020. We are the future. Thank you.
I would like to confidently say that I and my entire senior class never once thought that I'd be addressing them on graduation day in an empty student center without our friends, family, teachers, or even classmates. Although there's nothing wrong with giving this speech to only Mr. Siegela, I wish all of us were here together to celebrate our past 12 years of work. But because we can't for obvious reasons, I would like to thank everybody who is logged on right now, watching and listening to this. Your support is very appreciated by the entire class of 2020. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start by thanking our guardians, families, coaches, and our friends for standing by us and supporting us through these long 12 years. You all provided everything for us. You gave us rides, you gave us money, you gave us food, you gave us support, and you gave us a very needed kick in the butt sometimes. We truly will never be able to put into words how grateful we are, so just thank you for everything you've done for us. Next, teachers and administrators, thank you. Thank you for finding a way to even let us graduate. Thank you for getting up bright and early every morning to try and prepare us for this day, for the next chapter of our lives. You gave us something so precious that nobody can take from us, and this pandemic has taken a lot from our class. It took away our last day with our friends. It took away our chance to hug our teachers one last time. It took away our prom. It took away us walking through the elementary building for all the little kids to stand and stare in amazement at us. and it took away this graduation. But teachers, you gave us something that can't be taken away, and that's our education. We may not appreciate it to the full extent right now, but we will. You prepared us for our next step, and for that, I know that all of us are very grateful. And finally, class of 2020, we did it in a weird and different way, but we did it. We are graduating, and I think it is safe to say that our senior skip day will never be beaten. I hope not, at least. And as a class, we made so many good memories together over the past 12 years. We have been through so much together, and I'm so thankful that I got the pleasure to meet and spend so much time with all of you. We have persisted through and overcome so much, and I'm certain that even after we all go on our separate ways, that we will still persist and we will still overcome anything and everything that life throws at us. I wish I could be looking at all of you right now in the student center or in the gym where we should be, and it is devastating that I'm not. So I mean it from the deepest part of my heart when I say that I miss all of you. Thank you guys again for these past 12 years. Please be careful, keep your heads up, and good luck on whatever and wherever life takes you next.
Jeremy Thomas Ackley.
Jeremy will be attending University of Cincinnati, majoring in architectural engineering.
Addison Brooke Adams.
Addison will be entering the workforce in phlebotomy and clinical medical assisting.
Peggy Marie Alexander.
Peggy will be attending Paul Mitchell for cosmetology.
Naomi Renee Allen.
Naomi will be entering the workforce.
Isaiah Edwin Andrican.
Isaiah will be entering the workforce.
Robert Michael Aubrey.
Robert will be attending UC Claremont, majoring in business.
Alyssa Rose Barrow.
Alyssa will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in nursing and performing arts.
Thomas Charles Baumgartner.
Tommy will be attending UC Claremont, majoring in biology.
Kerrigan Nicole Bellamy.
Kerrigan will be attending Cincinnati State, majoring in medical laboratory technologies.
Mackenzie K. Benjamin.
Mackenzie will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in early childhood education.
Brady Scott Bishop.
Brady will be entering the workforce.
Bryce Matthew Blevins.
Bryce will be attending University of Advancing Technology, majoring in network engineering.
Elizabeth Francis Bolin.
Beth will be entering the workforce.
Corey Joseph Bolington.
Corey will be attending Shawnee State University.
Austin Edward Bradford.
Austin will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in biology.
Mason Olivia Bradley.
Mason will be entering the workforce.
Haley Marie Brock.
Haley will be entering the workforce.
Cody Ryan Birch.
Cody will be entering the workforce.
Mason Douglas Caldwell.
Mason will be entering the workforce.
Jasmine Lee Camry.
Jasmine will be entering the workforce.
Anthony Earl Carrington.
Anthony will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, entering into the medical field.
Cameron Jill Cluxton.
Cameron will be attending Anderson Academy of Dental Assisting.
Richard Cody Colwell.
Cody will be attending Morehead State University, majoring in agribusiness.
Caitlin Nicole Colwell.
Katie will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in healthcare exploration.
Marissa Nicole Page Crosswaite.
Marissa will be attending University of the Cumberlands, majoring in nursing.
Dylan Scott Culver.
Dylan will be entering the workforce.
Tristan Andrew Davis.
Tristan will be attending University of Cincinnati for technology and game development.
Jesselyn Michaela Duncanson.
Jessa will be attending Wright State University, majoring in biological sciences.
Caleb Joey Dunseith.
Caleb will be attending Northern Kentucky University, majoring in environmental sciences.
Trace Andrew Dyer.
Trace will be attending Parkland College, majoring in ag mechanics, and will be certified in Case International Harvester and New Holland.
Terry Leanne Ely.
Terry will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in social work.
Garrett Joseph Brendan Ernst.
Garrett will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in radiology.
Josie May Ernst.
Josie will be entering the workforce.
Colby Andrew Evans.
Colby will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in exercise science.
Reagan Marie Gable.
Reagan will be attending Mount St. Joseph, majoring in psychology and computer science.
Autumn Paige Lee Grant.
Autumn will be entering the workforce.
Cody James Graves.
Cody will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in radiology.
Macy May Graves.
Macy will be attending Eastern Kentucky University, majoring in sign language interpretation and deaf education.
Haley Elizabeth Gregory.
Haley will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in special education.
Hannah Marie Gregory.
Hannah will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in mathematics.
Kiana Maria Griesinger.
Kiana will be attending the Police Academy to become a K-9 officer.
Alicia Paige Hamblin.
Alicia will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in occupational therapy assisting.
Charles Allen Haney.
Charlie will be attending Northern Kentucky University, majoring in mechanical engineering.
Austin Hunter Hebling.
Austin will be entering the workforce at Georgetown Farm Supply.
Dylan Arlen Hodges.
Dylan will be entering the workforce.
Isabella Holland.
Isabella will be attending college to enter the medical field.
Sean Allen Holland.
Sean will be entering the workforce.
Abigail Francis Hughes.
Abby will be attending Southern State Community College, majoring in nursing.
Noah Lee Hunt.
Noah will be entering the workforce in the automotive field.
Trinity Joe King.
Trinity will be entering the workforce as an EMT and firefighter.
Shaylee Marie Kirker.
Shaylee will be entering the workforce.
Bradley Joseph Kirkpatrick.
Brad will be entering the workforce as a security guard and then entering the United States Marines.
Melanie Joan Lawrence.
Melanie will be entering the workforce.
Christian Tyler Laws.
Christian will be entering the workforce.
Caitlin Marie Lilly.
Caitlin will be attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in nursing.
Fred Wayne Linville.
Fred will be attending the University of Cincinnati, Claremont.
Alexis Morgan Livingood.
Alexis will be attending Wilmington College, majoring in animal science.
Isabella Ann London.
Isabella will be attending Southern State Community College, majoring in nursing.
Austin Mose Maggard.
Austin will be attending Motorcycle Mechanics Institute for Harley-Davidson and BMW.
Kayla Nicole Matlock.
Kayla will be entering the workforce.
Devin Russell Mays.
Devin will be entering the workforce within his family's business.
Austin Wayne McCann.
Austin will be entering the United States Navy.
Allison Chu McHenry.
Allison will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in athletic training and pre-medicine.
Joshua Anthony McKenzie.
Josh will be entering the workforce.
Hunter Joseph McMullen.
Hunter will be attending University of Cincinnati, majoring in athletic training.
Austin James Miranda.
Austin will be attending University of Northwestern Ohio, majoring in automotive, diesel, and agriculture.
Elizabeth Marie Piscopink Miranda.
Liz will be attending Morehead State University, majoring in strategic communications.
Jacob Wyatt Miranda.
Jacob will be entering the workforce on his family's farm.
Thalia Jean Merwine.
Thalia will be entering the workforce.
Brianna Renee Miller.
Brianna will be entering the workforce.
Madison Grace Moore.
Madison will be attending college, majoring in the medical field.
Faith Leanne Morrow.
Faith will be entering the workforce at Jeff Weiler Automotive Corporation office.
Isabella grace motto.
Bella will be attending University of Cincinnati, majoring in biological science and biomedical studies.
Caden Elijah Mountain.
Caden will be entering the workforce as an EMT and firefighter.
Julian Andrew Murray.
Julian will be entering the workforce.
Emma Paige Morrell.
Emma will be attending Northern Kentucky University, majoring in biological sciences.
Jessica Nicole Palmer.
Jessica will be entering the workforce.
Alyssa Danae Parvino.
Alyssa will be entering the workforce.
Chandler Bruce Patrick.
Chandler will be entering the United States Army.
Chase Michael Peace.
Chase will be entering the workforce.
Jonas Nathaniel Peffer.
Jonas will be attending University of Cincinnati, majoring in chemical engineering.
Alexis Michelle Pilley.
Lexi will be attending Southern State Community College, majoring in digital design.
Anthony Roger Puckett.
Roger will be entering the workforce.
Brenton Michael Ramey.
Brent will be attending University of Cincinnati Claremont, majoring in physical therapy.
Christopher Edward Schick.
Chris will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in fine arts.
Stella Elizabeth Scott.
Libby will be attending Morehead State University, majoring in agriculture education.
Colin Michael Sexton.
Colin will be attending Ave Maria University, majoring in business administration.
Tyler Joseph Simmons.
Tyler will be attending Southern State Community College, majoring in computer technology.
Brianna Marie Snap.
Brianna will be attending HICO.
Mason Trevor Staggs.
Mason will be attending Shawnee State University, majoring in nursing.
Diana Rose Stanzi.
Diana will be attending the Christ College of Nursing and Health Sciences, majoring in nursing.
Nicholas Ryan Stewart.
Nick will be attending college, majoring in computer science.
Rayshawn Anthony Edward Strunk.
Sean will be entering the workforce.
Wesley Boyd Sweet.
Wes will be attending Owens Community College, majoring in John Deere Tech program.
Emily Page Thomas.
Emily will be attending Wright State University, majoring in nursing.
Brittany Helena May Twaddle.
Brittany will be attending the Christ College of Nursing, majoring in nursing.
Jordan Renee Watson.
Jordan will be attending Northern Kentucky University, majoring in visual communication design.
Logan Alexander White.
Logan will be attending Wright State University, majoring in business.
Ava Mae Williams.
Ava will be attending The Ohio State University, majoring in psychology.
Congratulations to the Georgetown High School class of 2020.